Hello again, YouTubers. This evening I have the final installment of the JVC, it's not really a trilogy. What do you call something when there's 4 parts in a series? A quadrology. This is the JVC TD-X101 stereo cassette deck, and this one's from 1986. And they've gone to a blackface by 1986 like most of the audio companies did. Now probably some of you are wondering why or how I ended up with all of this audio stuff, and I have a lot more, believe me. And what really happened was in the 1970s I worked in the record industry, and the 1980s, early 1980s, and I used to subscribe to audio stereo magazines like Stereo Review. You know, I'd be getting them every month and going through the stuff, and there were so many things I wanted but could never afford to have, that type of thing. And there's also a Canadian stereo magazine, I think it was just called Stereo. I subscribed to that as well. And now, you know, you go to garage sales or second-hand places and stuff, and you can pick all this stuff for, you know, $5 or less or whatever, and which is what's happened to me over the past 10 or 15 or 20 years. And now I've ended up with a pile of stuff, and really I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of it, but I'll keep the select pieces and get rid of the rest. This JVC is in absolutely mint condition. I bought it at an estate sale, and I don't think that people ever used it, hardly ever used it. It's minty, and I'll show you a few of the pieces here. We have the power switch. Oh, look, the power switch turns the little yellow lights on there, and I notice here on the indicator there's norm, chromium dioxide, and metal indicators there. We have microphone left-right, getting a nice close-up here for one of my viewers who likes seeing the sockets. Noise reduction system, Dolby BB, ANRS. Tape select, metal, chromium dioxide, and normal. We have the 2 input levels. Over here we have the transport with a cassette in it, full logic control system, and there's the counter. So this is one of the lower end models from JVC for that year. Now I want to show you the inside. But before I do that, this is the one I showed you the other day. Look how much stuff there is inside. This is from 1980, 79 or 80, the 79-80 model year. There's so much electronics in this. Now, 6 years later, there is almost nothing in here. Just move the lamp. Next to nothing inside this. Where'd all the wires go? This half here, there's nothing in it at all. Just a small transformer here. And the transport for the cassette and the motor and everything, it's very small belts on them, narrow belts instead of the fat wide ones. And there's the motor, just one small motor. That's it. That's all. Very light. But saying that, I don't know how it would record. I assume it records okay. I haven't tested the recording. But to play it, you just hit play.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now I have to say it sounds just as good as all the other ones, if not better. Whether it's as durable, I mean, you know, people shouldn't really be abusing their tape decks. I mean, this one's 25 years old and it's mint. And if you look after your cassette deck and it plays properly, it sounds really good. But they sure changed in that 6 or 7 year time period from a huge, very heavily wired, heavy case to the light, cheap and cheerful. Thanks for watching, everyone.